Legend of Total War here with part 13 of my Shogun 2 Blitz campaign as the Oda. Previously we conquered Kyoto, and I've just moved my forces over here, but I don't want to deal with that right now, because I've been doing a lot with them. I want to refocus back on the Uesugi. So let's get in a little bit closer, and then just attack the bastard. Alright, so send him in. He runs away, of course, because, you know, our forces are much more numerous than theirs. Like, they've got some samurai, but that doesn't really count for that much. Then you have to reattach there. Then we keep chasing after him here. Now, I think that because the other guy ran across the river, he's not actually able to reinforce. Now, it's better strategically to separate your enemy. However, it will use up more of our movement. Hang on. Have you got... No, hang on. Gotta be careful not to leave them behind. Gotta keep an eye on where they can actually move. Okay, so he's run out of movement. I think I can get one step closer. Then send him in to initiate the attack. Yeah, so no reinforcements, which means I have to come around over here to finish that one off as well, but that'll be easy. Yeah, just go in and kill them. Now, I like it when the AI basically are super defensive. They just sit on a high ground and then just sit there. But from my experience, what we've been going through in this campaign is because they only send in the general to attack and everyone else is reinforcing, it puts the AI on aggressive mode. They just come charging at us, which is not really a good thing because we take a lot of casualties and the battle's over very quickly, whereas I like to take my time and kill them, you know, taking very few losses. And because it's on legendary difficult, rush tactics works for them because they get all the melee bonuses, but they're not so good on shooting or being shot. The thing is, when they do a melee rush, I don't get a chance to use up my ammunition. Right, now, let's just assume they're going to charge at us and set up right here, because we don't have a lot of time. So just set up. We got a high ground here. Let's try and make use of it. Just waiting for the archers to show up. Keep the cavalry behind here, because they love to go after your generals. Keep the archers out front, just like we did at the Date. It worked. I mean, we took casualties, but, you know, to expect that you're going to take no casualties in a battle where you've only got infantry, it's just not going to happen. So yeah, come over here, get into position. Yeah, see, they're coming. We've got to get ready very quickly. So the plan here is... What are you doing? Oh, God damn it. They didn't set up the way I wanted them to. Is once the shooting starts, the Yari Ashigaru quickly get over here, because if you put them up front, then the archers just shoot them because they'll be in range first. So you got to put the archers out front, then move them in forward, put them in Yari's spear wall to resist their troops from coming in. But we don't want to risk the lives of our generals because they just, you know, charging them even into the rear of these guys isn't going to do anything. If we want to rout them, flanking's not really going to work because we just don't have enough cavalry. What's going to work is killing the enemy general and just killing heaps of them, and then they'll rout. The angle's not great. Problem is, when the battle starts, it happens so quickly that you don't have time to react to stuff. Especially when you've only got infantry. Infantry take time to get into position, and the fighting happens so fucking quickly. Loose formation's no good because it takes up too much space. They'll have less units shooting. Okay, we got the first shot in, but, you know, they get a few extra. More of my guys are shooting than theirs. I don't want to move my archers around. Okay, now we move them in. Quickly before their cavalry reach the front line. That's it. Shoot the general. How are we going with our casualties here? You're taking a few. It's okay. Prefer if they shot this guy. Or just shot units that, you know... Just really keeping an eye on these guys' casualties. That's what I'm trying to do here. Doesn't matter if he takes heaps. Okay, inspire the men, which I usually forget to do. The enemy is breaking. some of our guys come in over here. Start closing in on them if we can. Probably taking more casualties against the Uesugi than we did against the Date. However, the casualties amongst the archers aren't too bad. You get out of that. You've taken too much damage. Alright, looks like the whole army is about to rout, I'd say. Just wait for it before we send in the cavalry to run the rest of them down. Alright, we got this. Okay, they're broken.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
Yes, of course, continue. Now you guys stop shooting. Let the cavalry handle it from here. So that should wipe them all out because they've already withdrawn one. So let's have a look at the damage. Bit of damage done to the Yari Ashigaru, absolutely fine. Any damage done to the Yari Ashigaru is not a problem. This one took a bit of damage there. Unfortunate, but you know, up against archers, you know, they'll target my archers and they'll do a decent job of it. Because it's legendary difficulty, that's just what happens. I don't know if we killed either of their generals though. It doesn't really matter if we have to fight them again, because as long as we take out their Bow Ashigaru, then it's really quite easy. But it's likely that they'll have so few forces that auto-resolve will just get us instant victory without any losses. And with the other battle, we could probably auto-resolve that one as well. The 3 units that are there. And take like no casualties, because they've got no men. Well, not enough men. Alright, that looks good. I think we did well there. So how many men did we lose? That's what I want to find out. Against the Date, I lost about 220 men, I think. So let's see how we did against these. I think I lost about the same. No, this one was worse. Didn't do as well. But they got wiped out, so that's good enough for me. Alright, now, let's move around over here to finish off this guy. So yeah, it's the damage to the archers that concerns me the most. Damage to the Yari Ashigaru doesn't matter at all. Get in. I think that's as close as we're going to be able to get. Send him in, just auto-resolve this. So looking at our losses. Yeah, nothing. Good stuff. Now I'll just pause the recording as I make my way down to Echigo to finish off the Uesugi. They might have a few forces there, but I doubt it's going to be too much. Okay, so we've made our way down to Echigo. Now this is a major faction's capital, and it's also their only settlement. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check that. Good, so we should be able to vassalize them, get ourselves a free unit. So these two here, we can merge them because they've got no movement left and leave them behind afterwards. Actually, it's possible that we could... Oh no, never mind. Don't have enough casualties, that's fine. Alright, so send him in. So who's in there? Okay, just their general. You know, we've killed 2 of their generals. How come everyone that we go up against has like 3 generals, but I can't get myself a 3rd? Whose dick do I got to suck to get myself another general? Anyway, not expecting any real resistance from this. There's no towers, no archers. We just go over there, shoot them, vassalize them, go back in there, kill them all again, so on and so forth. Get ourselves all our free shit and then move down to take out the guys in the south. Yeah, don't need to worry about anything here. So this guy being Commissioner of Development is so useful for us because he's able to reduce... Fucking hell, I hate it when they talk when I'm trying to talk. Cutting me off. As Commissioner for Development, he now reduces the resistance to invaders by something like 36%, I think it was 32% now. Yeah, it's 32%. So that's because he's at level 4. So at level 5 he'll get 40%, which is unnecessary. Even 24% was good enough. 16% was good enough even. Now that we've got 2 honor bonus from him. So nothing to be concerned about here, but just go over there and shoot him. Don't need to worry about, you know, taking out rebels after this. I mean, they might still have an army hanging around somewhere, and if there is, well, we'll know where it is after we've won this battle. But I feel like I've destroyed their entire army, because don't forget, this is only turn 6. How much time could they have possibly had to recruit a full stack? And their army wasn't too bad, you know. It's half a stack. Spread out across two divisions. Don't forget, we also killed 2 other units of theirs last turn. So it ends the independence of the Uesugi, but they're not dead yet. Alright, good. Right, so do they have anything else anywhere? No. Right, so after that we don't have to worry about it. Now, before we go and kill them, let's just see what we can get from them. So if we can make some money, that's obviously a good thing.
I will listen as politeness dictates. As to the response you receive, that depends on what you offer.
I can't get much out of them. I can't get anything out of them, I think. Really, what's the point in getting like 40 koku or whatever it is at this stage? Like, who really gives a shit about that much? But still, I don't know. We came all this way. Might as well get something out of it. And, actually, you didn't need to fight the first one, but it doesn't matter, just do it again anyway. So, yeah, you still need 7 battles to win. Yeah, declare war on them. Nothing to worry about here. Go in there and slaughter them. You know what I reckon will happen? They'll put an adoption candidate for or a man of the hour, whatever it is, for a new general, close to these guys where I don't need it. I need it near my other ones. Because they've got no cavalry at all. And even just a little bit of cavalry would help. Although you don't really need cavalry at all for city assaults. So once again, just do the exact same thing. We've got plenty of ammo, we don't need to be stingy with it. Just go over there and shoot them.
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
But yeah, what we do with the other guy, the other free one that we got, we merge the guys that have like no movement points left, and leave behind whoever's got the least troops and no movement points. In fact, go beyond that, even just disband it. Actually, no, they'll need to stay here because we need to raise a force to go and deal with Honma. Anyway, finances aren't an issue, so that's not going to be a problem. So you guys just come over here and shoot everything you can see. So yeah, I'm hoping that we don't run into too much more resistance this turn, because on the end turn we can recover quite a few of these archers. But then again, we've got a long way to go, a lot of factions to go and kill. Hopefully they're all just sitting inside their settlements. If they're all sitting inside the settlements, it's easy. It's the field battles where the archers get killed. So just a bit of patience and they'll all be dead soon. Okay, that's 1 unit down. 2 down, 3 down, Lucky last. It would have been a lot easier to fight that whole army that we fought inside the settlement. Then again, that would have put 4 archers inside the settlement. I don't know. Maybe what we did was the best. I don't know. So peacefully occupy it, and it gets average resistance to invaders. What's this here? Buddhist temple, +1 happiness for Buddhist population. All right. Well, I guess that's good because we're Buddhist, so that'll give extra public order. Alright then, so the next stop is Kuket, which is threatening our borders out here. Which is why I didn't recruit any troops in this region, because I figured that we could deal with it. After we've hit Kuket, we come over here to North Shogun, which is owned by Takeda. Once we've taken that, then these guys are free to take Kai, which has no defenses there at all. And then we come up this way, deal with this stuff here. I would at the very least like to get to... Which region is it? Yeah, this one here, Noto, owned by Hatakeyama. That's their last region. We need to take that because there's an army sitting here that could just very easily take just anything. And we don't want them to do that. Anyway, I'm just going to pause the recording as I make my way down to the settlement to come and conquer it. Alright, so I've made my way down from Echigo to Kuket. Hasn't used up too much movement. Let's have a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 of them have been used up, but we should be able to vassalize them and get another one. I left behind this guy here who had used up his movement and wasn't really that much valuable to me. I also checked out what the end turn would be like right now if I just did nothing. Takeda will take Suruga, but we're going to take out the Takeda. I'm 100% confident of that. Not going to be a problem. An army from here is going to come down and take Tamba. Now, I don't really mind if they do. I mean, I'm reluctant. That'll be the first defeat of the campaign. I mean, unless I send these guys back up there to stop them, or I bribe them to get peace. Because there's no way in hell that our faction that is going to make it all the way down here this turn. It's just not going to happen. But they come down with a fairly small force, and I'll be able to raise a force big enough to deal with them at Kyoto just during the end turn, so that's not a big deal. You know, as long as we don't recruit anything here. Well, we'll deal with that when we come down to it. And also, the guys here will take Kawachi back, so it's very important that we take there. So it's quite a bit of distance, but I think it's possible because we're going to get a Yadayashigaru here, one from there, one from Hida, one from Echu. So yeah, we've got 3 free units that are coming in. And if we really need to, we can get these... I don't know if we'll be able to get them there, to be honest. Because I'll be able to vassalize them. Well, whatever. We'll figure it out as we go. Anyway, right now, we're dealing with the Yamanouchi. Alright, so if we can we get one step closer? I don't know. Let me see. I don't think we can. Yeah, I didn't think it would. That's fine. Just load it. And if you're wondering how I managed to save the game, you know, with the guys right outside the city, I mean, I've explained it earlier on in the series, but I know that not everyone watches every episode. In order to save the game on legendary difficulty, you just hit end turn. In fact, I'll do it right now and show you how to do it. That's how you save the game. So it's saved it at that exact spot, and then you load it, and it's still your turn. You just have to make sure that you load before someone attacks you, because then it saves the game again. So for example, if the Shimazu were going to attack me in the first 2 seconds of that, that's not a reliable method. And also, if you want to give yourself more time, just put in, you know, show AI moves. Gives you a bit more time to make a decision to load. Alright, so do we want him? Yeah, I kind of want him to level up. I mean, he's got heaps of movement, so that's not a problem. Send him in. So they've got 3 archers there. That's a bit of a problem. It's nothing we haven't dealt with before, but okay, this kind of settlement here. Oh god, this type of settlement. Fuck! These are annoying to deal with. Especially if there's 3 archers, because they can cover the area very well. Very high up on a ground, so they'll have a high ground advantage. High walls. But you know, we gotta do it. If we don't deal with them, I'm not coming back this way. Right, so how are we gonna handle this? So they got 1 archer over here. Oh, no, they won't be able to cover. The area is bigger than I thought. They're not gonna be able to cover everything. Alright. We definitely need to make a priority to get rid of those archers. We've got enough ammunition to deal with them all. That's not a problem. At least I think so. Don't forget, a lot of the units have taken quite a bit of damage. That reduces the amount of ammunition that they've got. Because each man holds 20 rounds, and if there's less men in them, then they're holding less rounds. You know, it's 6 turns until we get that fucking tech. We're gonna be done by then. That being said, if they send guys out in the field like this, and we rout them, then we don't have to shoot them. We've almost got these guys back to full strength. I kind of wanted to just go 1 more turn without them fighting anyone. Okay, 2 bow units there. Where's the other one? Is that it? How do you restrict it? It's over there. Okay, so what I want to do, send... I'm going to split up our forces, send half of them out this way with some of the Yari-Ashigaru. Okay, he's not too high up on mountains. Okay, so what's this here? Samurai retainers. That's a bit more annoying because they don't break so easily. Right, then what we'll do, these 3 here, we'll start going around the other way. No one's standing out here. We'll try and avoid those samurai retainers for the time being. Yeah, these settlement types are a lot harder to crack than the normal ones. I hate grouping. Every time I think I've like said to myself, okay, I'm going to give grouping a shot and start grouping things up. I hate it. I just find it makes things even more clunkier for me. And maybe it holds me back a little bit in regard to multiplayer, but like I said, I just don't like grouping. Hey, fuck, I've been able to win my fair share of battles, so against people that, you know, that are like grouping so good and all this kind of shit. I've managed to beat them, so it doesn't really matter that much. But it's funny though, I'll win like 20 battles in a row or whatever, and then I'll lose one, and someone will go, "You lost because you didn't group your soldiers up." It's like, no I didn't. That wasn't why we lost. Yep, get ourselves around over here. Gotta make sure the bow units are protected. We should probably try and prioritize the archers first, I think. So what's this over here? The Yari-Ashigaru, they routinely come out and basically have a look at us. It doesn't matter if we lose a whole heap of Yari-Ashigaru in this, because essentially some are going to get left behind anyway, because this is a full stack, and since we're going to vassalize them, we'll get another one. Can't take 21 with us. Have to keep my armies at 20. Just inch our way a little bit closer every now and again. No need to be reckless. We've got plenty of time. Recklessness is the enemy of victory. Hang on, hang on. Move back, move back. Go, go, go. Quick, hurry, 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 hurry up. Who got hit in the back? He got hit a little bit, but since we got their general, it's not so bad. Okay, now you guys don't shoot. How many men did he lose? 9. It's not so bad considering he came out. He didn't die though. Shoot him. It would be better if he died. Ah, fuck it. We'll never catch him now. Yeah, but if I had been a little bit faster on that, I wouldn't have lost any of the archers. Oh well, it happens. Okay, so let's try and get rid of these bow Ashigaru first. That would have been great if they never seem to charge units that are at full strength. They always go for the ones that are in weakened positions. Weakened units. Is that all of them? Yep, okay, getting close. Hang on, they're moving. Get back, get back. They're coming closer. Move back. Just got to stay out of their range. Because they'll shoot the crap out of us very easily from that range, from this height. What are they doing? Now, if he comes out of the settlement, there's really nothing stopping us from sending the general in to charge at him. Right, what is he doing? Okay, maybe make a quick run over here. If we can get just a quick shot on them, that would be good. Gotta get within range first. Don't think they're getting ready to shoot. Move back. We got a little bit of a shot on them. Don't push your luck. Just stay in your goddamn settlement. It's much easier to deal with it when in that situation. Okay, yeah, shoot them. This is why telling them to shoot something is not always good. It's better to let them shoot just on fire at will, because they're really being really slow about it. Okay, get back. You gotta move. So he's already shaken, so that helps. Unfortunately, they're charging down a hill, so we're probably going to take a bit of damage, but it's okay to take damage on the Yari Ashigaru. There we go, shattered. What's this? Oh, crap. No, this could be a good thing. Get out of there, though. Okay, a little bit of distance. Man, I can't believe they're sending all these guys out to come get us. But yeah, I want to charge in with the general. So charge up the hill. I kind of wish I had kept my my thinking. I'm confident he can break them. Because they're going back inside. Especially with these guys close by, that's going to affect their morale.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
You call that a charge? Come on, break them. You can do it. So he's lost 2 men so far. 3. 4. Come on, get rid of this damn unit. 5. Good, finally. I don't know why these guys are putting up more resistance than other factions, but it's fine. I just want to get up on this hill. Okay, see if you can shoot. I mean, it's going to save us a lot of ammunition by just, you know, routing these guys. It would have been so much better if we could have killed that general, I think. Problem is also, shooting them from the low ground, it just doesn't do as much damage. Try and send them on a wild goose chase if you can. Excellent work. That was perfect. Alright, good. I think we can get in closer now without them annoying us. There's still these archers over here, but let's not worry about them right now. Let's take out the no, it's called the Yashigaru there. No, don't shoot through that hole. That's crap. I hear yelling. Who's coming at us? Not seeing anything. Shoot them instead. They could be the one trying to charge at us. Of course, you kill enough of them, when they come out, then they just instantly shatter anyway. Just take a step back. I'm pretty sure he comes out, he'll just instantly run away. But not the other one though. Come on, hurry up. Come on, you can break this guy. Oh yeah, he's fucked. Got more coming in over here. Our guys being tied is not a good thing. At least we're not on the. We've got the high ground here on these ones. Not too concerned about them. If they leave, they'll rout. I need you to slaughter them. Shoot them now. Good job, they're shattered already. And that's not going to happen with the samurai retainers. But they've lost so many units now that if they keep sending them out here, they'll just break instantly anyway. Good, no one shattered. I think he's planning on coming out this way, but he's quite tired, so that'll aid in us breaking him. But if we could take a few casualties on him first, that'd be good. Yeah, if he comes out, he's dead meat. And then we just need to deal with those 2 archers. Alright, that's all their melee troops dealt with. We didn't even come close to running out of ammunition. We don't need to worry about these guys now. Just shoot it whatever you can. Okay, I'm going to take a few of them up this way. They'll need to come around over here to be able to shoot at them. Alright, so if we don't take any more casualties, I'm pretty happy with how this battle went. He'll recover most of those casualties over the end turn. But, you know, it was a time where we needed to use him. Got a shit charge in, though. Just have this guy do it. If you can try and stay... Need to angle it right. Because otherwise the roof here will protect them. I really don't want to have to send... Well, I guess I could send in some Yari Ashigaru to go finish them off, since we have to leave one behind anyway.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, my lord.
Just don't want to, that's all.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, my lord.
Okay, are all of them dead along here? Yep, there's someone here that's not quite dead. Oh, he's dead now. Are you still shooting at him? Oh good, it's fully within range. Okay, no, you're gonna have to come out to here and actually shoot through the windows through here to get him. How are you going? You still got ammo? Yeah, but you're just having a hard time.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, my lord.
Okay, you're out. You're in. Oh, but you got him. Good job. Okay, you guys, come over here. There, it's done. Could have gone a little bit better, but I'm happy with that. So many of their units just shattered, so that was quite helpful. 40 men lost. Most of those would have been Yari Ashigaru, but there would have been a handful of other things. Alright, so, yep, we want to make that a vassal. There'll be no archers in that one. Hopefully they don't come out again, because that's annoying when they do that. Especially the fucking cavalry. Anyway, let's see if we can get a trade deal or something with them. What are they called again? The Yamanouchi. If I can get a little bit of money out of them, that would be great. Hope it's going to give me like 100. It's not even worth really even trying to get. I don't know, let's do it anyway. And then we betray them straight away. 5 more levels up. 5 more battles and he levels up. Alright, let's do this. So yeah, my main concern is that they're going to come outside of the settlement again. The enemy cavalry. So what I'll do is I'll put my Yari Ashigaru first thing right outside the doors. Just in spear wall formation. If they decide to come out, fine, we'll just fuck them up. But then again, if the samurai retainers come out, I mean, we can beat them if we're in spear wall, but they'll fuck us up. At least there's no archers to worry about this time.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Now, one of these is the new units, so we don't want to get that one damaged because I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Whatever. All right, let's get in closer. Okay, it doesn't look like they're taking troops out of the settlement just yet. I don't want my cavalry getting... Oh, hang on. Yeah, they are. Let's try and kill the general before anything else. If you guys could come right up to here. So it's hard for them to just come over this way. That's not good. We don't want to deal with samurai retainers. As long as they stay where they are, I'm fine with it. Yeah, no, shoot this. Good.
My lord, their general has
I think we just need to stay in this location here. Just wait for them to come out. I have a suspicion that they think that this area in here is part of the settlement, and that's why they come out. Just due to the design of it. I don't know. Let's see if we can kill both generals. At least we can be sure that we've
My lord,
inflicted morale penalties on them. Okay, good.
a cutting blow.
Okay, let's move forward. Okay, it looks like if they come outside, they'll just instant break anyway. Alright, good. So we don't need the spearmen anymore. They can pull back. They can't come outside the settlement. We're free to shoot them at our leisure. Because if they come out, they die. Because this is much easier, obviously. No casualties. Good. Wait. Alright, they've still got units running around. That's fine. The shattered ones, we didn't run them down. Alright, so 4 more battles for him and he'll level up, so that'll be good. Resistance to... Oh, I never bothered to check the resistance to invaders out here, whether or not it was okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. There isn't even any garrison there, and he's going to go in there during the end turn. Well, next turn, that is. Alright. Alright, so I think I'll end the episode here, and move these guys up to there, so in the next episode we'll begin the attack on the Takeda. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, guys. So like and subscribe. Part 14 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.